Hi everyone, and welcome to another day in the life video. Now this particular video is just one job that you're going to see, because it was a full day job. Basically a customer called me up saying that they had a boiler installed about a year ago, but it was an emergency job, so it was a bit of a rush job. They'd just done the boiler and the filter, so it's got the warranty and everything on it, but it needed a few upgrades, a few updates to obviously bring it up to the best industry standards as we can. So they wanted me to price them up to fit a shock arrestor, a scale reducer, a spiral vent, deaerator, upgrade the condenser as well because it was only running in overflow, and power flush the system. It also needed its first year service, and the boiler was on a plug. They wanted to be changed onto a fuse spur as well. So yeah, so this job is basically just tidying up these few little bits. It's actually quite a decent day. System wasn't too dirty either, so yeah, finished at a decent time. Customer was happy with everything, and yeah, enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Here is today's job. So we've got a, what is it, Ecodec Plus 832. So it's been fitted about a year ago, but yeah, customer's not confident that it's been power flushed properly. So the job today is fit a deaerator on the flow, scale reducer and shock arrestor on the cold mains, swap that to a fuse spur, do the condense in 1.25 inch out the wall, and power flush the system. So we'll see, we're going to start getting it all set up and see how we get on. Flex it on a towel roll, why not? So our plan is we're going to set the power flush machine up here. Luckily we've got this sheltered area here, and it's due to rain today. It's been raining already this morning. So set the power flush machine here, open the window, boiler's just behind this wall here. I've got an outside tap there so that can fill the machine. You can see 2 double sockets in there, so I can run the cables in, plug it into there. Luckily, at least the flue, I haven't actually seen the flue yet, but it's over the canopy. So yeah, it's not obviously ideal, but I'll have a closer look at that in a minute. Actually, let me see if I can see it through the video. Yeah, it's not great, is it? But it works. It's clearing. It's in the right air pressure zone, so in that respect, it's fine. We've got gully here as well because I'm going to be doing a new condenser. So that's the old condenser here coming into overflow and then down there, but they want me to renew it in 1.25 inch coming out of there, so that's fine. I'll probably do the PRVs there, so I think somewhere around here, and then bring that down and then straight into the gully. So now I'm just going to get myself all set up. So the power flush is all set up, it's running. Temperature, it was at 60, but obviously as it's running through the system it's dropped down a bit. Doesn't look too bad at the moment, but once we start isolating rads and agitating them, we'll see how much dirt comes out of it. So yeah, this is quite nice where we've got this little lean-to. It is starting to rain now, so we've had a touch here. So that's all set up in there. What I've done with this, because it's the thermal power flush machine, it's got the heated element. Now the cable that comes with it is quite short, and you have to plug it directly into a socket, not into extension lead, because it keeps tripping it out because of how much power it's drawing. And what I've done there is I've extended it. I've got some more immersion cable, so that's plugged straight into the actual pump part of it. You can plug straight into the extension lead, so that's fine. Got the outside tap feeding that. I couldn't find the hose, so I've just put my washing machine hose on it into there. I'm just taking the side. So inside, this is how we've got it all set up now. So I've got the Spirotec flushing adapters on the boiler there. So the system's being flushed, boiler's been isolated, and while it's doing this, I'm going to start working on the cold mains. So luckily the stopcock is just there. So lock that off. Got our scale reducer, so scale reducer will probably go about there. Shock arrestor can go there, get a T and put that in. That cross there is going to be where my condenser is going to come straight down, Bosch through there, pipe snug it so we ain't got to worry about sand cement. And then I just got to patch up these few little holes. So I'm going to leave this circulating for about an hour now, the whole system, and then we'll start isolating radiators. So scale reducers on, shock arresters on. I also changed the 2 fibre washers in the cold inlet and the hot water connection. Don't know if you saw, but they pretty much were just disintegrated. They don't look like the original Vaillant washers either, because the Vaillant ones are the white ones. I know it doesn't really make a difference, but these looked quite thin washers. See, it's just crumbled, unless it's to do with the lime scale. But yeah, water's back on, cold, hot. No leaks there. I'll tell you what, this Rapid Blue stuff, where's it gone? This stuff goes off rock hard within literally a minute. So yeah, anything that I'm doing, radiator tails, unvented cylinders, anywhere where you've got a thread a male onto a female, this is the go-to stuff that I use. But once this is on, you will struggle to get anything off without heating it up, so make sure that whatever you put on is going to be a permanent fixing. So yeah, that's done. Lunch is done. Customers got me Domino's, that was really nice of them. And now I'm gonna get that condense hole done. So condense has been upgraded, 1.25 inches straight into the gully. I use these quite often, well, pretty much on every install, using the pipe snug. It just saves having to do sand cement. So that's all done. I've done all the work that I need to do on the boiler. Now I'm going to start isolating the radiators, get this done. Probably actually have a little tidy up first, so then all that's left is the power flush stuff. Start isolating radiators and see how dirty it is. I mean, this has been circulating for a good few hours while I've been working, and that's not black. It's the reflection of the ground. It's actually pretty clear, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. So we're on the last radiator, and that's still not that dirty. I know it looks worse in the camera. There we go, timer is up. So now we're going to start dumping the system. You'll probably get a better idea when I start dumping it of how dirty it is. It's a little bit murky, but it's nowhere near as bad as some of the systems that I've had. A lot of that is the reflection of the ground. But yeah, we're going to start dumping it now, and I'll show you what it looks like. Finally I get one which isn't too dirty. Didn't think it was going to be that dirty because it was already a sealed system before anyway, but you never know. But yeah, this hopefully shouldn't take too long to clear up. So we're dumping the water, so that's the quality of it at the moment. So as you can see, it's not too bad. That obviously needs to clear up. We need to be able to see the X at the bottom. I'm just waiting for that. Good thing here is we've got good flow rate, so I'm not having that issue that I have a lot of the time where it takes ages to fill and then dumping at the same time. But I think this is going to sort of dump and fill at the same rate, so should be good, and it shouldn't take too long to clean up all these rads. The first dump I find always takes the longest because it's obviously got right. It's got to clear all the water that's in this reservoir as well. So not only is it cleaning the radiator, but it's pushing all of that dirty water that's in here through that radiator. So we need to see this go clear. Once this goes clear, then that water will start coming out clear, because that will start pushing the dirt out of the radiator and well into the gully. So once that's all cleared up, then all the other radiators, they should start clearing up a lot quicker. So I don't know if you can see that a little bit better now. See the element at the bottom, so that water is nice and clear there. I'm going to try and do this one-handed, but I don't know how it's going to work. There we go. Let that settle. It's a touch cloudy, but we can see the X, so let it go for a few minutes more. Check it again. Alright, let's check it again. Perfect. It's just not focusing that well on the camera, but to the naked eye, that's nice and clear. So now what we'll do is reverse the flow. So lock that off, switch that around, open that, and we'll see if it comes out any dirtier, which it might do, it might not. It's looking okay so far, but let's give it a minute or so. Okay, so that's been running for another couple of minutes, but looks pretty good to me. Let's check that. There's a few particles that we can see there, but generally the water's clear. So we'll just let it run a little bit longer, try and get rid of any sort of excess particles in the system, and then we can move on to the next radiator. But yeah, I don't think it's going to take too long for this to clear up. Yeah, you can see a few bits in there now. Inhibitors in, Tauro. Flexes came in handy. Managed to just pop that off, drain the Tauro into the bucket, and now we can finish off. Power flush is all done, system's nice and clean. Give that little nip in a bit. Okay, so all the accessories are done, condenser's done. Change that to a fuse spur and a 3-amp fuse. Let's power it back on. Let's see what the pressure is here. Let's top it up a bit. Let's bleed a few of the rads. Let's get it up to about, that should be okay. And will I get to 17 in one go? Oh, overshot it. Purge. Come on. It takes a minute or so. Oh, I've got to just patch that up a little bit as well. Yeah, there we go. Should hear that in a minute. If there's air in it. Love hearing that sound. Right, let's just do this finishing bits and then 26 line checks and we should be done. Lovely. It's all been serviced, 26 line checks have been done as well. So we redid the condense, renewed it in 1.25 inch, fitted the scale reducer, shock arrestor, deaerator and power flush the system, and change that plug to a fuse spur as well. So yeah, job is a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed this.